Don't worry, I didn't forget. We are back with day 7 of traveling through Ireland. This was our 1-year anniversary, and we spent it climbing the tallest peak in Ireland. Don't ask me how to pronounce it, but we started at McGillicuddy Reeks, and right away we start off with stairs. Then we caught up with a trail runner, and we hiked with him for a while until he knew we were going to slow him down, so he took off.
They're so cute.
There were sections kind of through this field area. I don't think I filmed very well, but it's what I imagine is called boggy, where the ground was surprisingly really soft. All out here, super, super soft ground. This is our first little summit on Carrantuohill Mountain, and that ridge line over there is the way back since we're doing the loop. And I know, compared to the mountains in the Pacific Northwest, which is where I'm from, this is a small hill. However, it's insanely challenging. There are so many scrambles, so many drop-offs. Looking back on these videos, I was laughing kind of in I can't believe we did this sort of tone, because some of this is just so scary and so sketchy. That ridge line that you saw before, there's this section called the bones, and you're just doing scrambles, you're up and down rocks. The trail disappears at some points with just drop-offs on either side and a very thin trail kind of to follow. This is not a trail for the faint of heart. It is also not an easy trail by any means. This is probably the first trail that I've ever done where the ratings and the reviews talking about how challenging it is actually held up to it. All that being said, this is an absolutely gorgeous trail. There are so many different trails to do, different summits, different lakes. There's a lot to do in this area. We talked to different people who came up different ways and were camping in different areas. So it's just really a cool area to explore if you do get the opportunity to do it.
You're doing great.
Lean back.
At this point, we're getting to the final push, which is exciting because we weren't even sure where exactly the summit was. So we were actually closer than we thought that we were. And this cross is it. This is the summit. We were so exhausted. We did not bring enough food. We met some locals who we were kind of sheltering down with and hiding from the wind for a while, who shared some of their snacks with us, so that was really great. They also gave us a bunch of tips and ideas of other places that we should go. Fun fact, this is actually my first official mountain summit, and it was in Ireland on our 1-year anniversary, which was the whole reason for even taking this trip. Look at these views. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, that is the mountain and ridgeline that we came up, and beyond those 3 lakes is where we started. Now we're going down the other side. Shortly after this, we will stop filming because it gets pretty scary. But again, please do your research if you're going to do this hike, because it is challenging and it is very scary, especially because you don't know what the weather is going to be like. Check out the caption for more details, including total mileage, elevation gain, and the official name of the trail. Thank you for following along, and stick around for part 8 of traveling through Ireland.